Welcome back to Divinity, Original Sin, Enhanced Edition. I'm Magican, and last time we finally broke this quest here, and I had the idea even before that, one turn before that, I won because of the situation we were in, where I just discovered that I actually could have that spell, and then I gave it to Yehan. He's the only one with that level there. And then he tried to go past, everything worked fine. But then this one is still fiery. Why is that still fiery? Okay. Okay, before I had a chance to do this with that, but I load it in now and it's still fiery. I have no idea. So I have lost some of this because I was impatient, I think. But let's see here what's going on here. Aurora. Okay, it's Aurora. It's our friend.
The Winter King has woven ice too rare and powerful for mere fire. I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way.
That's Yahoo.
Source Hunter.
So I thought there was a big fight.
Here she is at last. Ikara.
Okay, let's see what you got here. Fire damage. Hasten, warmth. It's the same you got. Oh, this is actually not that bad. It's actually one number before. Wow. Some earth elemental required 26, but do one level. I like that. Okay.
Oh, but look at her. She has been encased in ice so unyielding that none of my spells melt even a fraction of its surface. You find me at a loss. I admit it. For I've no idea what sorcery, or dare I say it, sorcery, will set her free. Like I said, so far my attempts at rescuing her have been about as effective as trapping a robin's shadow. No. I believe that if we want to free Ikara, we'll have to find the one who imprisoned her in the first place. This frost-touched magic isn't Leandra's doing. It has Boreas written all over it.
The Ice King.
The Winter King did this to her. So the Winter King's the key.
Yeah. But where is he?
Damnation! Not even a crack!
There she is, the White Witch, a prisoner in ice.
I wonder what sorcery, or worse,
I don't know how long she'll last.
But where's the... Oh, I have to... Okay. Then I have to go to the... Castle entrance. There we go. Yeah. Let's see here. Invulnerable.
Intruder spied.
Okay. Then there's a fight here. Good, I took fire on all of these. Immune to frost? Yeah, of course. Right. That actually worked a bit. This 45 angle. That was actually quite good. No, let's yell. And now we get some icy stuff. So, I knew this would happen. Oh, he's not in fire. And that's a second frozen. Immune to freezing. That's me. There's Yehan. He's frozen. And then it's me. I can unfreeze him. And then he can make this. Yeah, I know should have this unfreeze, right? No, I do not have this unfreeze. I do have this fire. Then burning. That's good enough.
I hope I have enough arrows for this.
Okay, and then that was good enough. And the cripple.
A man-at-arms is always intense.
And then we're frozen again. That was easy. He's still strong. He's way back. He cannot do anything here. But have to wait. Ian will clear that off, and then we have these two. It's actually
Warm
quite
as
good.
fresh apple pie.
Death is its own deliverance.
Yes. And then this one.
Seven, aid me.
Okay, Johan is getting his butt kicked a little bit here. Another one. Oh, that was actually quite good. And there we go. Nice. Whoa! Then those falls, but then there's more. Okay, we chilled. Okay, let's just start healing up. You can take him. You can take him.
I feel better already.
You can take yourself.
I feel better already.
Hammer time, okay. That's 2 turns.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Let's see what's going on here.
Intruder spied.
3 more. A good fireball. Nice. This. Stun filled.
I hope I have enough arrows for this.
That was not good enough. That was better. Okay, that's not good. Let's try to use this instead. Yes. And then this one. Now they're coming forward. Immune to freezing, just keep going with that. Burning. Yeah, you cannot do that with me. I have immune freezing spell on all over it, okay. And try again. No, you use this one, behind. But then I can do this round thingy here. I can even get some friends in. Let's use this fire here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's so good.
You can't keep still.
Okay, and then this is a grace.
Seven, have mercy on your soul.
Come on, look at this. Oh, he's stunned anyway, so that does not matter.
Face the unending darkness.
Another one here. Let's get some healing.
Suspicion time, eh, my friends?
And let's just hit him with
Seven
staff.
have mercy on your soul.
Oh, and then they fall down. Nice, nice, nice. And there we go. Thank you. Where's that fire? Essence doesn't matter really.
Stitch in time, eh, friends?
Ah, funny. This is fun. Yeah, we're getting closer.
That force field looks impassable.
Nothing stops us, Source Hunter. We'll find a way yet.
Okay.
The force field brims with 1,000 distant voices. They seem to be expecting some kind of incantation. 1,000 sniggers resound, but nothing.
Lock updated. Spell to remove the force field. Have Have we found something? Force field bypass spell. I think that's
With
it.
this incantation, we can pass the force field that bars the way into the castle.
High time for an audience with King Boreas, I say.
Okay.
The force field brims with 1,000
Speak the
distant
Canadian
the
found.
voices sound pleasing.
There we go. There the king is. Okay, then he came in. I think we have to go for these sentinels before we can go for him. Okay, what went wrong there for him? Yeah, I do not have that much, but he looks really, really bad. This is air. Do we have a fire staff? Yeah, we do have a fire staff. Have to do that. We can actually do it. Okay, we could not.
Blast thy tricks! But I shan't be stopped!
Okay, let's... Okay, this is dead now. Wow, that's good. But that was really smart of him doing that. And now I have no fireball for this. Okay, I will not shoot any of those. I think I will shoot a fire thingy. I will take a small one first to see if I can hit him anyway. What? I actually healed him? Okay, there. We did something, so I can do it, but I should not get fire on.
Let the blood of our enemies be your motivation.
Oh, how I'll sing of your entrails.
But cannot do anything to that.
Now thou shalt have a taste, Avatar, of the cold, dead breath of Boreas!
What was that? Oh. He resurrected. Freezing field. And so many levels. Okay. Let's start with examine. Healing permanent. Water immunity permanent. Okay. Yeah, but he has water immunity, so if I do that, that's just stupid.
Feel my fiery wrath.
That's 4. Okay, let's see here. Whoa, 400 and... that was good.
What do you think, Source Hunter? Shall I start shredding from the top or the bottom?
Deceased? That actually worked? No. Or maybe yes. No, wait a minute. What about casting some fire thingy? We do have something we can use. Maybe this one is actually better. That actually worked a bit on him. But I did not hit that one.
Fire starter!
That worked on this. I did not hit right. But oh, this one is not hit. But they're using Nick. And what is shooting at him? I'm not even sure what was shooting at him. Water wand. Fortunately, I have to go a little bit further forward to do this.
Your grave open shall welcome you.
And then let's try. We're healing him with fire. I have no idea what's going on here, how we can take him down. Oh, there are some of these. I think we have to take all these down.
Life roils within these veins.
But he can hit them. He can hit. That's crippled. That actually works.
Not so fast.
Okay, we healed him with this. Let's try with Earth then.
Lightning!
Okay, we got him stunned.
As thrilling as the stage, though not half so bloody.
Okay, let's try this one. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, that was not that good this time.
I'll make short work of his scum.
Let's try this. That was good. And this.
Damn thee, fiend! Upon the gods of stars, I call to burn thy body!
Okay, that was not fun. It's time for rain. Okay, heal health is fine. I think it's time for rain.
I need to draw
should just focus a little bit on healing. Just a little bit. No, no, that's Earth, right?
Feel the fury of the air.
No, not that. Nick's not there anymore.
Fiendish force.
And which staff do I have on? I hate this fire. And I cannot use it. Maybe I should just not focus on that. Yeah, I know that. Oh, maybe this one to heal up. Yeah, that worked. This one's good. That was good. But is this on all characters around it? Yeah. I think this one is good. Whoa, that was good.
Freezing touch!
Let's get some healing. Okay, we actually healed it too. Okay, that's on the skeleton. Bleeding. It's bleeding, that's fine. But let's go. There we go for that. There we go for that. Slowed? I hate slowed. That's one of the worst things I know. Yeah, he's frozen, but I should be able to unfreeze him somehow. No. Missed. Not missed. And then we have this one. Piercing straight line. Let's try this. See if that...
Heaven have mercy on your soul!
Okay, that was not good. Okay, it was actually not that bad either. Okay, this is not good. Why is that not good? Because now it's Jehan. He has no chance.
I'm
So
dying.
he died.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
And then I have to do this. Nope, you cannot do that. need to have the experience also. So I'm gonna do Resurrect. Okay, I should not have done that before then. But it was a really good one. But so Mike was just damaged a little bit too much there. Okay, normal shot. There we go, critical. 11,700, that's why I wanted all.
Sweet relief!
Find the witch. Boreas is dead, but no fairy magic lingers. We still need to find a way to have an ice prison. Yeah. Eternal Winter. We confronted the bested King Boreas before his demise. He told that it was Leander who imprisoned the sibling. What? In his staff, making him the sole king to the realm. In exchange, she will see Boreas' Starstone as well as access to his imps. The staff is ours to take now. Perhaps it will be powerful. Okay, that's something we did not talk to him. We defeated Boreas, who sanctioned the incarnation of his own sibling and the mass killing of his servant imps. Pursuit of power, we have thrown Hiberon's tyrannical king, but Leander still made off with his Starstone. Yeah. Whoa, look at all of this goods. That's a water staff, elemental staff, intelligence and willpower, hit points, water resist, ice wall. Okay, let's start healing. Another. Go.
As good as a new pen.
I feel better already.
Okay.
Bless the soul I am restored.
Yeah, you can see that.
Oh, hero.
Whoa.
'Tis I, the Summer King. Wholly do I... Hey, quit shoving. Knock it off, will you? I'm trying to... Excuse me.
Okay.
Out of the way. It's Lurian's turn. Well, I thought the day would never come. Thanks for giving old Carrot Face the great melt. We and the Earth Kingdom owe you a tremendous... What? Well, you'll have to wait your turn. Oh, for the love of all that's igneous, go ahead then, if it'll stop your owling.
I'll answer that. We are the sovereigns of the seasons, kind hero. And we thank you for saving us from our rather deranged brother, the one-time king of winter.
Ah, that's why.
I am Seward of the Summer Kingdom. These are my siblings, Semester of Spring and Larian of Autumn.
How can I break
We
you off?
overheard a crafty little imp named Genius
Yeah, I know him.
tell Boreas that the staff can only be destroyed where it was created.
Ah, mental force. We have
The
done that.
elemental
Yeah, we have.
forge.
I know where that is.
He seemed to imply that the forge was somewhere in Iverheim itself. But
I know.
better the crackle of embers than this idiotic blustering.
Cover your ears, hero. Nothing whips up a flame like a wild wind.
I'm again
The
searching.
elemental forge, hero.
I
is
know
the
where it is.
only way.
Should say I know where it is. But that was good to know.
Now this is valuable.
Okay. Set like that, then I think he's right. Let's see what we can get here. Strength, air resistance. Yeah, but that's not good. That's also bad. Okay, plus in movement plus the block chance. That is not bad. But we are not using those things. So nothing here was good enough for us. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there's fire here. Whoa, we did all of this damage. Okay, we need to have our slippery shoes on. I know we have some, because I'm really tired of this now. Yeah, I think that will not be that bad. And that's the force. Okay, this to me and this to her. That's not really that good. 5 assist and 14%, that's nothing. Look at this place here. This is actually continuing.
Grass beneath trembles with my power.
Okay. Use. Examine. Nope, that's a plant. I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing here. Okay, maybe a spell like this before. Read. Nope, we cannot go through that. Use. This too. Duration 2 turns, okay. I'm not sure if we have to break them all. Okay, let's get some fire on it. Another. There we go.
Spirits of Rivellon, aid me. Lightning crackles from my fingertips.
What do we have? Earth. Fire and fire. Yeah, we should have some water. There we go. Actually worked. Both. Wow. Did not think that would work on this. Let's see.
Thorns in your eyes.
Not working. No. Let's get me to show you how you do this.
Infernal embrace.
There we go. But that did not help. But what's in here? Oh, what is that? That's ice. There's signs here to do something. Fire and earth. Yeah, maybe it's not doing something, but just showing what it is. Let's go up here. I think that's the correct one. Let's just wait. Patience. I think we have done the right thing here. Going up with that to this. Okay, let's move. That's the forge. You have the staff. What are the others doing? Are they coming? But why are they slower than him? Come on, move it. It cannot be that slow. This one. Combine.
Brother, sister, we are free.
We got that! We got the achievement,
Who
yes!
is this? Can it be that a frail mortal human faced and bested? But this is no mortal, I see.
What?
Strange, you take the guise of a source hunter. But I shall, of course, honor your choice.
They know more about us than we do.
Indeed, I suppose I should have expected that one of your kind would snare our brother sooner or later.
Okay.
Boreas always did dance uncomfortably close to the dark arts. But I suppose the others of we elemental monarchs thought it better not to interfere in the affairs of his realm. No, like fools, we waited for his pride, his hunger for more and ever more power, to pull us from our own seats of safety and into his sordid storm. We, and with us all the subjects of the realm of Fairy, do owe you our lives.
Thanks,
Source
okay, no
Hunter.
fighting, that's good.
No, not if, but when, we might be of assistance to you in this dimension, you must call upon me personally.
Who are you?
I am King Sewer of the Summer Kingdom of Calvia, brother, alongside the other elemental monarchs, to the unfortunate and insane Boreas. In earlier days, we ruled the four realms of Fairy in relative peace, each of us the master of our own kingdom. But something changed in Boreas.
Why?
He grew darker somehow, more than was typical of his usual melancholy. We worried,
Maybe someone did that to him.
yes, but chose not to intervene. Boreas was the lord of Hyberheim, and it was his right to rule it as he pleased. When our brother called the elemental seats to convene in Hyberheim, we were ecstatic. Boreas seemed again interested in the joint rule of Fairy, in upholding the long-established diplomacy of our lands. When we arrived, however, it was not Boreas who greeted us, but a dark figure. A woman with a stare like blackest fire. In her staff she held a demonic power, the likes of which I've never felt. And as we were sucked into its depths, we thought we'd never see the light.
Okay, so
of
she's
Fairy
stronger than they are.
again.
You say the woman who trapped you, what do you know about
I
her?
listened closely when I could to Boreas' doings. From what I could tell, it seems this woman had little contact with our deranged brother after the initial exchange of the staff. From what I could tell, the arrangement was thus. She gave him us, contained, and in return he gave her access to his great star stone, and scores of imps he'd invited to Hyberheim. After that, the two parted, and I heard little more of the woman. In his fits of madness, Boreas would sometimes bellow abuse about the demon woman. I can only assume he meant the same who trapped us.
I found the White Witch, but she's traveling nice. Can you help us set her free?
Hunter, it would be my sincerest honor.
Nice.
Take this rune. and use it to summon me when you're near the witch once more. If she can be extracted from Boreas ice, I'll find a way to make it so.
Splendid. We best be on our way then. The spring and autumn kingdoms won't rule themselves, you know.
Huh.
Our paths cross soon, Source Hunter.
Nice. So that was what we had to use the elemental force for.
Ah, our champion has returned.
Ah, so...
Have you yet determined how I might repay my debt? It would be an honor.
Oh, I can buy something for him.
Our champion has returned.
Ah, love grenade.
Have you
I
yet
actually like
determined
this
how
one.
I might repay my debt? It would be an honor to assist the soul who dared to slay the king of...
Wait a minute. Let's just remove those boots there. But not with that one. These are bad. I know he got better boots for me. He has to have that. Yeah, but that's for this. Better boots than this. Let's bar a little bit.
Ah, our champion has returned. Have you yet determined how I might repay my debt? It would be an honor to assist the soul who dared to slay the king of winter.
No, let's just do this. And then that one. I was afraid we had to fight them, but that's... Oh, no problem. That's something there. Johan. That's glove, but that's blacksmithing. Reflect melee damage. Strength 6. Sneaking 1, but that's not what we're gonna use. There were other shoes we were using. Blacksmithing, yeah, that's fine, but where's the rest of the shoes? Shoes? Come on, that we had so many shoes, but... Oh, boots. Actually, it seems like we do not. Can this really be true? That we go around in these worse boots than ever? Stone one. Scrambling oak removal. I'm not sure what we should use that for, but... Okay, let's just continue. Prison. Invulnerable, of course. Okay, now we should...
Damnation! Not even a crack!
This one. I know you're trying.
It seems the Winter King has woven ice too rare and powerful for mere fire.
There we go.
This is your White Witch, then.
And that's
and
good
you're
fire.
Sure you want to free her, are you? Even our mad Boreas wouldn't have wasted such precious ice on a petty criminal. Whatever she did to find herself here must have been rather severe indeed. But I am in your debt, and I would be remiss not to honor your request. Shield your eyes, Source Hunter. To melt ice of this refinement, I'll need to summon an equally rare flame.
Okay, see. Wow. Nice, nice, nice.
It's colder
There we
than
go,
teeth.
another one.
How very
Achievement unlocked.
callous of Leandra to inter her only
Find the right
sister
witch,
in a
you have
barren
rescued the
tundra
right
for
witch.
eternity.
Nice. Gods is colder than the witch. How can very careless of Leander to inner her only sister in a barren tundra for eternity?
Ikara, you're all right? The ice, King Boreas, and your sister. What a frigid hell you've endured.
And yet not even a frigid hell like this could induce you to put on a shirt, could it, Ahu? My old friend, surely I have you to thank for my salvation.
That honor goes to a pair of talented source hunters, actually. If not for their efforts, I'd be quite uselessly prowling around your prison still.
Then perhaps I ought to address my savior directly. Source Hunter, is that the masquerade?
Okay, she knows something
Well,
also.
what a motley crew we are. Isn't there somewhere a bit warmer we might discuss matters?
What do you mean by masquerade? Remember the Order of Source Hunters?
Ah, yes, of course, of course.
She knows something.
Do pardon me. I didn't mean to imply you were very clearly eternal beings in the guise of minor mortals. Not at all. Please, let's do carry on.
Are you the right witch?
Oh, yes, yes, I suppose I am. But I do prefer my given name. Ikara, that is. Charmed. But I hope I haven't disappointed my own hero. Am I just as white and witchy as you'd hoped?
How did you
First things first, Source Hunter.
Okay.
For my freedom, I owe you every imaginable thanks. My soul had withered in this prison, and I might not have survived much longer without your help. Now, about the culprits. My corrupted sister and the mad Winter King. When I realized exactly where, and to whom Leandra was consigning me, I was certain I'd never enjoy the sun's warmth again. But neither she nor I anticipated the Source Hunter. That was her mistake, and my blessing. I never would have imagined Leandra capable of dealing with the likes of Boreas, but she has changed into someone I hardly recognize anymore.
You stand accused of murdering the Scylla and the High Counselor Jake?
If you've come this far, I trust you've learned that the Counselor was far from a humble civil servant.
True.
This doesn't excuse my behavior,
I was
but
really
perhaps
surprised
it
about
can
that.
help to explain it.
What happened the night
It's a
Jake's
sordid
murder?
story, to be perfectly frank. Two sisters, a philanderous, treacherous wizard, death and mayhem. Are you sure you're interested in such things?
Yeah.
The sparkle in your eye belies your better nature, Source Hunter. Now I know that it is your duty to get to the heart of this.
Yes.
And, in truth, the events of that night were but one part of a larger and much darker matter. A matter in which I'll dare to beg your assistance.
Okay.
Before we're through with one another. Now, that terrible night.
What?
One night,
Wow.
as I slept, I had a sudden revelation. No dream, but a vision. My sister Leandra and my lover Zandalor.
What?
I didn't understand, but I recognized their location. Syceel's King Crab Inn. I arrived and looked through their window, but inside, everything was wrong. Leandra had fled, and Counselor Jake stood over the wizard, a knife in his hand and hate in his eyes. As I watched, He drove the dagger deep into Zandalor's heart, and I was too late to stop him. In that moment, I broke. I saw before me not a man, not even a beast, but evil incarnate. And I used Source to slay him. On the floor lay Zandalor. In my hands, I held Jake's life force. I had sworn never to use Source, but I couldn't walk away.
Oh no.
And so I did the unthinkable. I used the Counselor's life to save Zandalor's. He was alive, but only just. Betrayal. Murder. Source. We were all of us guilty now.
Wow.
If you were any other Source Hunter, I suppose you'd strike me down where I stand after that terrible admission. Fortunately for us both, you are no other Source Hunter.
Okay, you know more than I know. Tell me about Land.
My own little sister, if you can imagine it. She was always the more ambitious, the more exacting of us. And she had no fear of the darkness that so often accompanies Source. Her collusion with King Boreas in imprisoning me here confirms my worst fears. She is planning something far greater than I could have anticipated. For this reason, and with a heavy heart, I must ask you, Source Hunter, to find out how far exactly Leandra has become entwined in the dark arts. I hate to extend my own invitation, Source Hunter, but I believe I ought to accompany you to Zigzax's hideout. Presumptuous, yes, but I'd recognize the imp's essence just about anywhere. Both he and you must learn more about the darkness that has extended itself into our dearest Rivellon. And I believe I know where we must begin. Ah, but unless that's a bear flailing through the threads of time, I do believe Master Zigzax is on his way. Make way, Source Hunter, landing in 3.
Hunters, you've done it! Ikara is free! Ah, what good it does my impish heart to see her safe and bright as ever!
Oh,
we
yeah.
have much to discuss. Come one and all to the end of time. A spot of something warm and the soft glow of the tapestry ought to do us all a bit of good,
Nice. Not bad.
Now, if we're done playing hide and seek, let's not waste a jot more time. Oh, I just can't wait to pick your every synapse.
After you, Master Zigzax.
Okay.
We've solved the murder and caught the culprit, yet this case feels anything but closed.
There's more to this crime than simple fact. Killing a killer is hardly the same as killing an innocent after
There's
all.
more to this crime than simple fact. Killing a killer is hardly the same as killing an innocent after all.
Yeah.
We'll have to learn more before we can assess Ikara's truth.
Yeah. Romantic, romantic. Five and romantic, pragmatic 1, but that's 0 there. 0 pragmatic and lucky charm. We've got 5 there. Okay. I'm a little bit romantic, but that's probably what. Right, as my wife says. Okay, let's see here. Next level 180,000. 75, 75, 76. But let's see what we can get. Ability 3. Only 3. 3, 5, and 6. Wow, that's all we get. Nothing intelligence, constitution, anything else that. Wow, they're really all skills up. Yeah, we could probably use that. Okay, They ask us to join them in the end of time. Let's do that. Okay, there they are. I thought, what? Last chest, okay.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter. How can I help you, my friend?
I learned about the racing percent and the witches.
Ah, yes, that was a small fib on my part, I'm afraid. Zandalore is known as the Keeper of the Source, after all. And I didn't know how Source hunters would react to my association with such a colorful character.
Okay.
Tapestry represents all of...
How might I serve our mission?
I've met Leandra.
Leandra. She desires to be Mother of the Void. But you have the power to undo her born in blood. Though they be baptized in blood, you can cleanse the Starstones still, and use them to thwart their grim queen. Threads I weave, and tales I see. All will I tell.
Yeah, but I know. It's probably her.
Why? I see Master Zigzax has upgraded from his shabby little hut at the edge of the hour. From the fairy dimension to the, space-time weaver hunter imp one.
Huh.
What do you call this place again?
This is our homestead. On the Childer Plane at the end of time.
Ha! Is that so? It seems I have my share to learn about the magical world yet. The end of time. Well, suddenly your association with Master Zigzax makes sense. Well, I must say, it's no small relief to find myself in a safe haven among such allies.
Okay, let's start
I
from the
believe
beginning.
the answer to that begins centuries ago, when your order was still cutting down so-called dark magicians by the dozens. Ours was a family of born sorcerers, you see. It was in our blood to interact with Source. But our parents were determined to curb the power within us. Still, their meekness wouldn't save them from the Source Hunters.
This is true then. You are a
I
sorcerer.
am. But there is more to our kind than they teach at your academy.
Okay.
Source isn't only blood and madness. It's like lightning, an exquisite current of great power. We sorcerers are like metal steeples. Source is drawn to us and it flows through us. But what so many fail to understand is that Source can be controlled. The power-drunk through history have abused it, and all the world's sorcerers have borne terrible consequences.
What consequences do
Tell me, Source Hunter, in all your hours studying the arcane arts, did your great masters ever suggest that perhaps not all sorcerers were evil? Did you ever hear, even once, that some of us were weak and gentle? That we could be simple forest folk healing the sick and frozen each winter? No. I doubt also that they'd mention that one day this hunt of yours would birth a broken soul powerful enough to inch all of Rivellon toward oblivion.
You mean to blame Leander's doing on we source hunters?
No. No, that would be going too far, and eschewing my own responsibility. I believe Leandra's long fall down did begin at the hands of some of your own order, but it was I who sparked all of this.
You mean someone of our own order killed your parents?
They came on a quiet morning. My mother was wild with fright and commanded me to hide myself and Leandra outside, among the trees. Even at that young age, we knew not to question her. We climbed high into the branches of a nearby tree, and before we could look away, our parents were cut down without ceremony before our door. The Source Hunters sauntered away, wiping their blades with pride. 2 more sorcerers dead, a job well done.
Okay, maybe that's why Lander did this. Okay, what became of Lander yourself?
From that moment on, everything was different. As we trembled in that tree, our fear and our desperation was so potent that the magic within us began to weave together. Our souls became forged together, our bond unbreakable. We would survive, thrive even within those woods, never speaking to outsiders. Our soul forge meant that if one of us were to die, the other would instantly perish too.
That's why she was put in ice.
Leandra's capacity was enormous. Source didn't frighten her, and she delved into that dark well with terrible regularity. I did my best to guide her, but she fast outgrew my admonitions.
Tell me what happened between yourself, Leandra, and the wizard.
My sister and I were mired in a solitary existence, witches among the trees when Zandalore came. Leandra especially couldn't leave him be. He was a feast of information, and she wouldn't rest until she'd absorbed every bit of knowledge he offered. Their days were spent on charms, hexes, and the like. At night, Leandra would wander off to practice what she'd learned, and Zandalore and I would settle into our quiet tasks, side by side. We were a content trio, the three of us, but base impulse would undo us.
What do you mean by base impulse?
As you know, Leandra and I were soul-forged.
Yeah.
This offered us a window into one another's souls. I knew Leandra had developed feelings for Zandalore, and she knew I had too. But it was me to whom he confessed his love. Those quiet evenings together had captured his heart, as they had mine. Her heart broke the moment we announced our new attachment, and I felt the pain of it as sharply as a knife. She fled, without a word, and I didn't see her for 2 terrible years. My connection to her, our soul forge, grew weaker. It was as though some third entity, a parasite, were atop our souls, sucking the strength from it day by day.
What's next? How do we stop Leandra?
We've a single order of business first and foremost. Leandra is gathering an army.
What?
And I fear we'll have to get through it if we wish to find her. But first, we must learn more about Leandra's plans. How many of these so-called Immaculates does she have in her palm, and to what end is she directing them? Your journey must begin in the Lacula mines, where she has been accumulating materials and manpower for a purpose as yet unknown. The way will be dangerous. Her allies are growing more powerful and numerous by the minute, but we must discover exactly what Leandra is planning and why.
What can you tell me about the infiltrating these mines here?
A soul forge comes with its own benefits, Source Hunter. Though our connection has weakened, I still see the occasional vision of Leandra's doings, the pangs of her deepest felt emotions, and flashes of her triumphs. One vision. I had thought it was only a nightmare, but now I see it was something much worse. Leandra is collecting materials, precisely what, I cannot say, and is hard at work shaping them into something sinister.
Yeah, I know those
Her
things
frustrations are rivaled only by her mirth. I can see she's growing closer and closer to achieving something dire. You must make your way deep into the mines to see exactly what she's planning.
Oh, is there no redeeming your sister?
I believe that our soul forge has been damaged. By what? I can only guess. The fraying of the bond between us has left Leandra adrift in a well of sorrow she truly believes will never end. What she needs is a hand. My hand, out of this abyss. If our soul forge is repaired, I am certain she'll cease blazing this path of destruction.
Let's discuss the soul force between you and Leandra.
I cannot condone the terrible things she's done, but I can seek to understand them. With our soul forge in such tatters, I believe Leandra is adrift in the not at all inconsiderable sorrows of our lives. What's more, I sense a terrible force bearing down upon the bond between us. It is hungry, and it consumes ever more of Leandra's mind and soul.
There's something.
I cannot say exactly what this force might be, but I'm certain it's both driving me out and driving Leandra on. If I could only repair the forge, I'm certain she'd put a stop to this madness.
Okay, let's discuss the mines here.
The way may be treacherous, but you must get inside. I fear my sister is doing something dreadful so far from the light of day.
I'll take my leave then.
How did you find high behind this time of year, dear Kara?
Cold,
investigate,
Master
yeah.
Imp.
Investigate the mines, the force of souls, and how to repair them.
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home. So you have. They are yours now. The.
This is closed. This is closed. That's closed. That's closed. And this. That one too. Okay. I do not think there's any portals. Okay, let's go back to this silicone. And let's look at the map. Mine entrance and macro training trial dungeon entrance. Mine entrance. So maybe I have to go all the way out there. That worked a little bit, but not that much. Question is there anything else we can get from them here?
Tell me, sweetie, you have sunburn? Or are you always this hot? Welcome to the immaculate bowl.
I can feel the goddess's vigor coursing through my very veins.
Come hither, sweetheart. Or if I had a star for every time you brighten my day.
Let's move in. Okay, let's see who gets new stuff.
Would be better if you went in my direction, though. Truth is, I'm a wee bit shocked. Waiting for a particular plan of mine to pan out for now.
Taunt all enemies, yeah. But he does know most of this. That, look at that. 3 of them cast this.
These goblins are worse than the trolls. Half as dumb and twice as mean.
At least they don't have that distinct underside of a bridge aroma.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
Okay, that was that.
Watch where you're going. These beauties will pierce you to the bone. So, do you fancy a trade then?
Nothing.
Ever shot a bullseye in your sleep? Well, no wonder with your skill book as empty as all that.
Yeah. No. Whoa, that's not a bad one. Removes blinded. 100% chance to see faster 4 turns. They only cost 2 grand. Target improves sight and 50% plus 50 chance to hit ranged weapon for 4 turns. Level 6, that's maybe. Eight, 10. Yes. Much better. Look at the price now. I'm not sure. No, I will not do that. That's too much. I've lost So many.
This is most excellent news. Welcome to the Immaculate Vault. Yes, I can feel the goddess's vigor.
Quite a fine skeleton beneath that hide of yours, isn't there? Yes, a lovely, sturdy thing. I bet it'll last 100 generations, if treated properly.
Muted. Resistance. Yeah, I still lack something that can... Oh, I like these love grenades that look really good, but the price is also crazy.
My, look at you. I bet your blood would fill a bloodstone good and proper.
Okay, take my leave.
Yes,
Up for a little roll in the hay?
Not
today, Ramon.
I think it's time to move along. What's this?
Troll toll!
Whoa!
Troll toll, if you please. It may be pointless. Life may be pointless, but the toll needs to be paid.
Your heart doesn't seem to
How could it be? My life is like the bridge behind me. It goes nowhere. Loneliness such as this, how it weighs, how it burdens.
Why do you feel lonely?
Dear me, why? I stand here day and night. Humans hate me, for I must take their gold for no good reason at all. Even among my own I find no companionship. Troll toll is all they think about. Once, though, I was happy. A girl, one of your very own kind, used to pass by daily.
Okay.
She was bright and young and gay. She smiled. She bade me good morning. She told me about the dreams that had come to her in the night, but then she left for a faraway land. She is gone, and I have been lonely ever since. Oh, if only a jolly young girl would come to talk to me once more.
How come your bridge has been damaged?
It's all the goblins' fault. They cut the ropes to prevent you humans from going to the mines below. Ropeless, pointless, and yet I must cry for toll.
Why must
we
it be
ask
so?
for toll because our king commands us to. He is mad for gold. All his senses crave it. Gold is his life, and therefore it is my life too. Even though I care more for the daisies in the fields than I could ever care for cold damp.
Tell me more
He
about
is
your
the
king,
king
man.
of Lucula Forest, and a most formidable troll indeed. I do not even like to talk about him, for fear he might find out and crush my skull like a walnut. Archibald, though, Archibald may be willing to speak. His fine mind makes him bold. Find Archibald, a proud troll and troll father, if you wish to know about the king.
What about the toll?
1,000 gold coins.
You must be crazy.
No, we're not going to pay to cross a broken bridge.
Indeed we are not.
So you will not pay? I can hardly blame you. Though the rules of toll-taking trolls stipulate I must club you to death for your refusal. I shall not do so. What, I wonder, would be the point? Leave me, like she left me, my bonny lass. Would that another would come. Would that another would come and ask, how are you?
Just stands there and moans
Next
like
time
a
you
mule.
must introduce me to
Remember
your
when that
handsome
redhead
friend.
used to come by and cheer him
His
up?
musk dominates the
Oh,
breeze
yeah.
most pleasingly.
You know, I bet
I
she
don't
was
know
just
what
feeling
kind of
sorry for
trysts
that
you had
whiny
in that
lump
home
of
forest of
toe-taking
yours,
fat.
girl. But it's a very good thing you left when you did.
Maybe I did see the girl down here in the inn that there was something by paying her 2,000 for something. I'm not really sure at one time, a long time ago, but I think there was something going on here.
Do you believe in the Look at you, sugar.
Uh,
Oh, I could take you on a ride.
Lonely troll.
Is he a gentle troll? Would
That's
he
a bit steep,
well,
actually. Okay,
Hi there, honey. Is he?
I'm willing.
And I'll take that gold. Cheers.
Okay.
So, unless I'm very much mistaken, we just paid a courtesan to cheer up a lonely troll.
Yeah. That's wrong with that. The fellow needs
What's
cheering
wrong
up.
with that? The fellow needed cheering, and that's what she'll do.
When you put
Out
it
of
like that.
Kindness. Blunt. Let's see the blunt thingy here. 4 for immune charm and 1 for charisma. I like it. That's the best. I know that was quite high, but I actually felt sorry for that troll there. I really did. So that's the only reason I did it. It's not because of anything else. 2,000 is crazy, a lot of money, but a lot of gold there. But especially in this game here, have to turn every gold coin you got. But I really feel sorry for that troll there.
Troll toll, pay the lone troll. Troll toll, troll toll, hear the mantra of the lonely troll. Leave me.
But, oh, there she comes.
I'm sure the goblins wouldn't mind. They could eat off him for weeks.
They'd make a feast out of old Buckle, all right. A veritable banquet of lard. Oh, yuck.
And so she asked, Granny, why do you have such large and hairy ears? To which Granny replied, Why, so that I can hear you better, my dear.
No. Be careful, little Red Riding Hood. It's the wolf. The nasty wolf.
I'm kind of in the middle of something here, sugar. Fumble just can't get enough of my... The poor darling felt all alone in the...
Yeah, but that's I paid you. Whoa, we got experience for that. 2,000.
I cannot describe my rapture.
But that's nothing for 2,000 gold,
A
actually.
rumour you have brought me, more precious than any other on this earth.
Yeah,
Happiness.
that's why I did it.
He has returned in all his sunny glory. For this unparalleled service, I must repay you. Have it back. The fee you paid on my behalf.
Oh.
Let sordid gold not stand between our friendship.
Wow,
My
that was
thanks.
really nice.
Oh, champion of my soul, my undying thanks.
Okay, that was really good.
Let's see how long her storytelling lasts. Let's see how long it takes this woman to abandon him and cast him back into misery.
He is really tough.
Surely I'm kind of in the poor...
Yeah. Okay, that was nice.
Like that. Prefers a sing-songing twig like her.
Okay, now I think it's time.
outside
I've
him,
really
Boris,
been
is
a
strange,
long
Force
time
Hunter.
this time here.
Come now, girl.
I don't know, the story was
Love
just
is
great.
blind
That's
the
why,
world
probably.
over. Why would this place be any different?
There's something here. A map here. There's something. Okay, we can take that next time. That's good about that. Level 9? What? Okay, maybe I have a little bit thingy here I've not seen. I should probably look at that a little earlier.
What was that? A bandit? Huh?
Alfie's
no.
still... But that's nice. I'll just say thank you for watching this time. Maybe I should just do something so we'll be ready next time. Eight. 8:50.
As good as a new.
Okay, thank you for watching and see you next time.